Hi guys, so as promised, this is our next vlog, which is about buying a car in Canada. Kami dito has been here for already a month. Ang bilis ng araw, pero as of now hindi pa rin masyadong busy kasi hindi pa nag-start yung class. Ako 1 week na lang mag-start na, while the kids naman 2 weeks pa. Meron pang isang long weekend bago sila mag-start ng school. So we are a bit excited and also looking forward na rin na magbago yung routine. Medyo magiging busy na ang lahat. So yeah, let's go directly to our topic, which is how to buy a car in Canada. Okay, so let's start the topic. How to buy a car in Canada. This is specifically based on our experiences and learnings here in Regina in Saskatchewan province. The assumptions that we're going to use in this discussion is that the buyer is a newcomer in Canada and under temporary foreign resident pa. The car that we will assume to be bought is a second-hand car. Budget range of around 15,000 Canadian dollars or about 600,000 pesos. And that, of course, the most important assumption is you are allowed to drive or you have a driver's license in Canada, which is very, very important. Okay, we divided the topics into 3. Number 1, where to find cars. Number 2, when you find potential cars to be bought, how to check the quality and how to check the history of the car. And lastly, when you have decided how to purchase, how to register, and how to insure your car. In the last portion of the presentation, we also have included some practical tips that we have learned so far, specifically in our place here in Regina, Saskatchewan. Okay, saan ba tayo makakakuha ng mga kotse or saan tayo makakakita ng mga kotse na potentially nating bilhin? First, I think this is the most basic, direct to the sellers through Facebook marketplaces or online selling platforms. Of course, because we are newcomers here in Canada, konti pa lang yung mga kakilala natin. So, medyo mas accessible sa atin through online. So, I'm showing here an example of Facebook Marketplace postings in Regina. You can see that I limited my search within 6 kilometers kasi I had experience before na I like the car, kaya lang I realized later na 25 kilometers away pala yung car from us or even farther than that. So, that's why I dictate na yung radius dapat should be 6 kilometers away lang from the place. So, you can see here, merong Volkswagen Tiguan, 2014, 10 years old, 8,700 Canadian dollars. Note that the mileage is 226,000 kilometers already. This is just a 10-year-old car, hence the average yearly mileage niya is around 22,000. For the second example here, it's 4,500 Canadian dollars. This is a 2007 Mazda, so this is what? Almost or 17 years old car. And the mileage is 233,000, so a little bit less than the 2014 Volkswagen Tiguan if based on an annual consumption. Now, focus on this example. No? This is a very new car, 2021, but how come na $208 lang siya? Ang assumption here, most probably itong seller na to is a dealer or like a buy and sell company, mga small companies, and they assume that the buyer of the car will apply for financing, bank financing. So 208 is like the projected bi-weekly payment, bi-weekly meaning every 2 weeks. So if you want to compute for your monthly payment, it is projected at 416,000. The terms of this is mostly 5 years or 7 years, depende kung ano yung inassume nila. So this is not purchase price of the car, this is financing bi-weekly. Okay? Now, what are the aspects or what are the things to consider when buying through FB marketplaces or when buying direct from the sellers? Number 1, because they are private sellers, most of them are private sellers, they may offer you the lowest price possible for the car. Because again, they are private sellers, they are not companies who pay salaries to their people to be able to operate. Number 2, ito medyo disadvantage if you want to apply for financing. Of course, pag private seller, cash payments lang yung ina-accept nila. Number 3, reliability may be an issue, especially if these people are only from online platforms like Facebook Marketplace. You don't know them personally, you don't know anyone who knows them. So, medyo may risk lang doon ng konti. And then lastly, of course, no warranty. If you buy the car today and then there's a problem tomorrow, it's not like you can go back to them and complain about it. It's already your responsibility the moment you take the car and you buy and you pay for it. Next option that you can consider are car dealers. This is comparable to the buy and sell shops that we have in the Philippines. I am posting here yung mga nakita na namin or napuntahan na namin ng mga car dealers here. So, how they operate is, they buy from private sellers, tapos they repair whatever can be repaired. For example, there's an engine problem, they do the maintenance, the preventive maintenance, mga change oil, mga change of filters. Pagka may mga physical problems yung car, they also do that. For example, may crack yung windshield or even basag talaga yung windshield, so they will replace it. And then pag naayos na nila yung car, they now put it up on sale in their website, and you can check their inventory online before you visit them. Now, what are the factors to consider when dealing with these car dealers? Number 1, they still have relatively low prices because they are relatively small-scale company pa. Number 2, many options at once. Most likely, when you go with direct to the sellers, ang proportion nun 1:1. One seller selling one car. But when you go to car dealers, when you visit their place, you can check already many options, many models, different price ranges, different specifications. So, yun lang yung advantage. In terms of payment, yes, they can accept cash, but they also offer financing. Of course, this is dependent if you will be approved by the bank for financing. Number 4, in terms of reliability, they have website, they have pages on Facebook. You can check their previous clients' review. And syempre, best case if you know anyone personally that was able to buy a car from them in the past. So at least meron kang medyo basis in terms of checking how credible the company is. And then lastly, most of them offers 30-day warranty. So from the time that you purchase the car, if you will have any engine issue, any functional issue, as long as it's not usage-related concern or related issue, then you can bring back the car to them and they will repair it. Some of them, for example, itong si Momo's Auto, they even offer a 2-week replacement. What does it mean? For example, I decided to buy this car, the Dodge Grand Caravan, for $12,000. But after a week, they have a new inventory. Let's say itong 2015 Acura Elite. And I think that I like it more than what I originally bought. What I can do is I can bring back the Dodge to them and then pay for the gap kasi may mas mahal yung 2015 Acura by 7,000. And then I will be able to take home na the Acura and then I will return na the Dodge. So I think that's also a good offer from Momo's. I'm not sure if other car dealers are offering that kind of deal with their clients. The third option that you have are automotive group dealers. Unlike in the Philippines, each brand operates their own dealership. Here in Regina, I'm not sure if in the whole Canada, they operate in groups. So for example, Delawry here is working with 38 brands, while Capital is working with GMC and Buick brands. Delawry is managing Mitsubishi, Hyundai, Honda. So the main business model of these automotive group dealers is of course to sell brand new cars. Pero how can you buy second-hand cars from them? It's actually from the trade-in kasi people who would like to buy brand new cars from them and who has old models of cars that they are willing to sell, they can trade it in. I think it's a common practice even in other countries. So whatever value of the car, nung second-hand cars nila will be deducted from the price of the brand new cars that they are buying. So the factors that you have to consider when dealing with such companies, of course, they are large corporations or companies, hence they have potentially higher price. When you compare, for example, exactly the same model that they are selling versus what a private person can sell or versus what the buy and sell shop can sell, most probably mas mahal yung offer ni automotive group dealers. Second, just like si car dealers, they can offer financing, of course, again, based on if you will be approved by banks for financing. The third, since they are buying pre-owned, it's actually dependent on them if they are going to repair the car. Yung nakita namin personally is they are selling some models as is where is. So kung ano man yung damage ng car that was sold to them, yung second-hand cars that was sold to them, yun na yung maaabutan mo when you visit the car, when you test drive the car. So it's very important for you to check the car and to test drive it and to even check the engine, no? Lastly, since they may repair or they may not repair, warranty is a case-to-case basis. So if they repair the car, that's what they call a certified car. Most probably you will have 90 days warranty. But if they did not repair the car, it's like buying from a private seller. When you take it out today, tomorrow there's a problem, you cannot complain back to the automotive group dealer. So these are the key considerations when dealing with such companies. Ensure lang if warranty is a big consideration for you, it's a big concern for you, ensure that you clarify this point with them.